Hi, I'm Jackie Lewis, and I'm the Senior Minister at Middle Collegiate Church in New York. I'm honored to serve this incredibly beautiful, multi-ethnic, multiracial, multi-class, many-gendered, all sexualities, we say multi all the things, congregation that has incredible music and art, but also a very strong and extroverted justice program. So many people find their way to Middle Church because they've left other places where they didn't feel welcome, where they were hurt or wounded because they were queer, because they were trans, because they were women, because they were Black, because they were Jewish, because they were Muslim.
Ever since I first zoomed through the digital doors of Middle in late 2020, Middle has felt like home. Middle practices what it preaches, and it invites us all to learn from different preachers, different practices. As a transgender person, my faith is really hard one. I know that God loves me, but I didn't know that this body in transition could be holy until I came to Middle. It just never occurred to me. I couldn't envision a church that could hold all of us in our messy, beloved selves until I saw one doing just that.
We understand that each of us is awesomely and wonderfully made in the image of God, exactly as we are, as we come through the door, welcome not only in our church, but also in God's realm.
Being in a place like Middle made it so much easier, gave me a pathway to be queer and trans and to love God and to live in that, you know?
We think our job is to work to heal souls and the world, and those go together. So our world healing work is that it's Pride Sunday every day at Middle Church.
Like many LGBTQ Christians, I left the church shortly after coming out. But thankfully, that's not the story. The story is that I came back. Yes. The story is that I found Middle. I love Middle, and Middle loves me back.
Too much of Western Christianity in this context is masquerading white supremacist ideologies. We are always working against racism. We've trained more than 10,000 people in anti-racist classes since George Floyd was murdered. We write, preach, teach, sing, and dance about the beauty of the multi-ethnic rainbow that God created. We are women-led and have lots of females on our staff, so we believe that God has called women to speak in church. And we understand that the church broke this nation in lots of ways. So we're making reparations by the way we work against racism, against white supremacy, a national gathering that we host every year to kind of address the issues of climate and guns and an economy that doesn't work and racial justice and just human being equality is a lot of the ways that we deal with wounds caused to people in the church.
To go from Dad's church office at 19, where doom was my fate, to be invited to Jackie's office, that's Middle. Middle sees us, sees a future for us that sometimes we and the rest of the world cannot see. A future of love, a future of flourishing.
You are seen, known, and loved. Your unique particularity is valued. Our worship has been called where Broadway meets therapy meets a gospel revival, and I think that's true. Sermons that really touch at the heart of family harms done, world harms done. Lots of tears that flow, followed by laughter, because we understand that this is a laboratory to put our souls on the table and in vulnerability and help each other to get well in the eyes of God, to be for each other a mirror that says you are amazing because you are a creation of the Holy One. So this is our work. It's soul healing, world healing, small groups, conversations, good worship, trainings, safe and brave places to become, and an extroverted justice program that says, we're going to make this better. We're going to make this world look like the reign of God on earth.